Well, let's go to Hong Kong now, where we're joined by Joshua Wong. He's the Secretary General of Demosisto, an activist group advocating for Hong Kong's self-determination. Joshua, good to have you on the program once more. Carrie Lam said sorry. Why isn't that enough for you?
Sorry is not enough at all. 2 million of Hong Kong people joined the rally to oppose the extradition law amendment. Hong Kong is the city with only 7 million citizens, but when 2 million people urged the government to withdraw the evil law, till now, the government still keeps silence, just claim that they will have a certain kind of temporary suspension. I would say that when police use tear gas and pepper spray, use the gun shoot towards activists, it's time for them to pay the price. And what I mean is, no matter how President Xi Jinping suppress on our voice, we will not keep silence.
Do you want her to step down?
It's time for Carrie Lam to step down, as we know that Carrie Lam is just a puppet of Beijing and is just appointed by President Xi. And in the long run, what we ask for is free election. Hong Kong people, 7 million citizens, deserve the right to freely elect the leader of our city.
Okay, but if she steps down, based on the current system, if we look at who comes in place, at the moment the next in line is Paul Chan, who is apparently more pro-Beijing than Carrie Lam. So what's the point of that?
What we mean is, absolutely, Carrie Lam is not capable to be the one to lead Hong Kong. But before she stepped down, she should withdraw the evil law. At the same time, accept our request not to define the protests as riots anymore, as nearly 100 activists get hurt and was sent to hospital last week. And even we realized how the rubber bullet used by police force to shoot towards peaceful activists. We will try our best, continue our fight, and let people to aware that how we continue our strike.
Joshua, how has your movement evolved during the events of the past few weeks? Are you more organized now?
Whole of the movement against the extradition law amendment that might extradite Hong Kong citizens to mainland China without fair trial. And I would say that 2 weeks ago, there are 1 million Hong Kong citizens joined the rally. Last Sunday, there are 2 million of Hong Kong citizens joined the protests. And I believe when people gather, it shows the voice and it shows how people are more organic, decentralized, leaderless, but with the self-initiative of Hong Kong people. I would say that I'm proud of being a Hong Konger.
Do you feel that the leadership has underestimated you?
President Xi might be really worried about what's going on in Hong Kong. Carrie Lam already became the political burden of Beijing before the G20 summit. I hope people could realize that even Hong Kong is under the rule of Beijing, under the uprising China model. We still continue our fight, and almost 25% of citizens in Hong Kong joined the rally already, and it shows the power of people. And we will continue our strike, especially 1st of July is the 22nd anniversary of Hong Kong handover.
Right. Before I let you go, Joshua, just after I talk to you, I'm going to have Ronnie Tong come in, who's an advisor to Carrie Lam. Do you have a message for Ronnie Tong?
Ronnie Tong claimed that it's not necessary to listen to the voice of people. They should continue the legislation process that was set by Ronnie Tong 2 months ago. However, with power of people, after 1 million of Hong Kong citizens joined the rally, suddenly Ronnie Tong claimed that it should allow to have certain suspension. But what we ask for is withdraw the withdraw the evil law, because we can't guarantee and we are not sure when will the government serving the interests of Beijing to reactivate this evil bill again. That's why we will continue our fight. And in the next 1 to 2 weeks, people will gather on the street again. Hundreds of thousands of citizens will show that we will continue our fight under the suppression of Beijing.
Joshua, good to talk to you again. Thanks for joining us, Joshua Wong.